Hi guys, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr, and in today's episode we will be continuing on the campaign, where we actually start at the beginning of Chapter 4. Today's mission is called the Survivors of Wynter House, so we'll jump right into it and I'll give some background about it. So there's quite a lot to talk about from the last mission, understandably so given that it ended at Chapter 3 in that part. So we are now at the end of the active mission set, the secret weapon, and we've moved on to the Wynter Legacy. So moving into Chapter 4 of the Martyr, we will be following the legacy of Wynter House, as Ragnar has a relative from centuries ago called Gregor, who helped Uther Tiberius actually escape the Martyr, and we need to locate Uther Tiberius's Inquisitorial Rosette. Uther was gravely wounded when on the Martyr after his acolytes found out what he was doing and they turned on him. He wanted to kill the gods of chaos so much that he was attempting to create a god of his own, and it appears that has actually happened.
This place is
quite
a
interesting.
despicable hive of heresy and corruption.
Our crew members became wanted fugitives after the purge. They found refuge and sought to make a livelihood the best way they could.
They still won't absolve them of their sins against the Imperium. What should I be looking for?
Each of our board stations. The supervising operation of the port facility. If the Cavalier still frequents this place, which I'm sure it does, this man must know its whereabouts.
So interestingly enough, given that Gregor van Wynter was the individual who helped Uther Tiberius escape, it was not known where he actually took Uther Tiberius. So this led to us needing to speak to Ragnar to find out a little bit more about her history. And the Van Wynter House was a rogue trader house, so they weren't particularly liked and were seen as heretical, and they were actually for the most part eradicated. Now, because they have mostly been eradicated, it is hard to exactly pinpoint, what sort of information we need. But Ragnar gave us some information about the escape. Now, she has brought us to the void station, which she had said to us is where the survivors would most likely be. And it appears we have found some rebels here who are probably those survivors in question. Now, she was deemed to be worthy of redemption, which is why she serves the Inquisition. So we know we can trust her. But the key thing here is for us to be able to find the Inquisitorial Rosette of Uther Tiberius, which means we need to track down where the original ship that Gregor van Wynter had used to escape is. This ship in question is called the Astute Cavalier, so hopefully we'll be able to find it, which I imagine we will. Interestingly enough, at the end of last episode, I was presented with a choice. We had found the Alpha Pariah, who is a secret weapon, the one that Uther Tiberius had been working on, and the one he had become afraid of and put into stasis. Now, we encountered a psychic barrier, which we attempted to pass through, and we got a short cutscene where we could see her meditating, but we were unable to enter. Now this presents a problem because that's the whole reason we had got there, but we had eradicated the Chaos Sorcerer who was also attempting to gain access to the Alpha Pariah, probably for their own sinister deeds. Now the two choices we were then presented with were the radical choice and the Puritan choice. The Puritan choice being that, this is heretical, we cannot use her, she will have to die. We shouldn't use the Alpha Pariah. And then the radical choice is, well, we need to destroy Chaos by any means possible, as it is a gigantic threat to the Imperium itself. And she presents that option, given that it seems Uther Tiberius was trying to create her to be a god that could rival the gods of chaos themselves, as she was, she's able to not just banish demons, but destroy them.
Do that if I help you find the logbook, you could clear my name.
I seriously doubt it. Herman Van Wynter was found guilty in trafficking heretical artifacts and consorting with forbidden cults. Your entire house was deemed to be an accessory to the crime.
With all due respect, Inquisitor, I knew my father. A trader who refused neither coin nor adversion. Servant of the Imperium.
The Holy Order was all otherwise.
Interesting. I mean, she seems pretty good. She seems to be helping us a lot, so I don't see why we couldn't clear her name, but I suppose if she does lead us to what we need, then, you know, she was already deemed worthy of redemption, so I see no reason to think she's still going to. But yeah, anyway, when presented with that choice of radical or Puritan, I decided to just go with the radical option. I had considered googling it, but I feel like that would betray the purpose of how I play the all my games. Like I prefer not to know the choice, unless I'm replaying it to say finish platinum achievements and things where I might need to pick the other choice. I'm not sure how it will impact the storyline in any way, or whether or not it kind of doesn't really, and more just the behaviour of the character. I mainly say behaviour of the character because I noticed in my passive skill tree, I now had the two trees unlocked in the bottom left and bottom right corner, one being the radical path and one being the Puritan path. And they have different abilities to them. I can't invest points in them yet, but I imagine it's something I will probably consider doing down the line, given that, you know, getting the radical tree is what I will do because I chose the radical path. So it'll be interesting to see. I think I've underestimated this game a little bit in terms of length of the story. I thought it would probably be quite a short game. I remember saying, like, when we find Cross behind, we probably just get a fight with him and that's it, right? Probably not too much more to the game. But it seems we've now got this whole path down here where we're having to delve further in to be able to get access to that secret weapon, and Kosselheim didn't appear to be a bad guy up to this point. But he was of the radical path himself, and I chose to side with the same idea as him. It'd be interesting to know, perhaps once maybe I've finished the game, if you choose the other path, does that mean that Kosselheim then doesn't trust you? And perhaps you then have to kill him because he's been radicalized. But given, you know, it is, I suppose from the perspective of the character, it is a difficult choice because Imperium would say that, you know, there should be nothing heretical in nature, and this whole experimentation is considered that. And when you think about it, by saying that, well, we should use this power to defeat chaos, you're using potentially something heretical in nature, which goes against the Imperium, but also it could be the thing that's needed to really win the war as a whole. Although the war on chaos is something that, you know, can't really be stopped up to this point because we don't have the means to do so. Apologies if you can hear beeping in the background. Oh, that was quite a good fight, but I didn't... Again, I appear to have gone back to a point where it doesn't seem like I'm threatened too much if I die now. Perhaps there are just spikes of difficulty at certain points of the game based on your level, equipment, choice, and so on. I mean, I'm not sure, like, how much further this game's going to go story-wise, but I'd say I'm pretty satisfied with the length of the main campaign anyway. I did download all the free add-on levels and things, so I don't know if that's why I've got these other active missions on the side that I can do now. But I'd be interested in doing them and following them as well.
That's your man, the Harbour Master.
He doesn't look too talkative.
It's alright, we just gotta slap him. Right, let's move. Take out the bomb first. I get the feeling I don't really need to kill these things right now. Probably just need to kill them. Four of these out, nonetheless. Yeah, I think the story's been long enough so far that it's, you know, it's got a large amount of time to it to invest in playing it, which is good. When you think about the price you're going to pay for a game, I do think it's very important to think about how many hours you're going to get out of it. Otherwise, it just doesn't really feel worth it, you know. So I'm going to pop an inoculator just for the damage boost. Drop another turret.
Captain, the Harbour Master refused interrogation. Tell me he wasn't my only lead.
Maybe not. All our Harbour Masters used to log everything into a central cogitator.
I'll find that cogitator.
It's right here, mate. Purge the cogitator. Harbour Master Mount. The Pale Mistress. Interesting. Huh.
Captain, are you familiar with a man called Nathaniel Grexis?
He was my father's most trusted captain. A boisterous fellow, but a good man.
Your former house members made a pact with a cult and he refused to follow them into total depravity. They keep him locked up here somewhere.
I would humbly suggest that you find him then. He could be useful.
Cool. Right, let's keep going. Go Rex you. He didn't even get a chance to attack. I do wonder what the final boss will be, and I wonder if it is impacted by the choice I made. Because I imagine if you chose to kill her at the end. Although a part of me suspects you'll be able to fry her at the end, but the choice won't really matter. In that, either way, whether you choose to want to use her to fight chaos or kill her. Like, if you choose to use it to fight chaos, I get the feeling she might be like, well, no, I don't want to fight chaos. You guys use me. Put me up like this. And stasis. And been sat here for, you know, a very long time. And I don't fancy helping you with anything. And then we have to potentially kill her. Aha!
Captain Grexis, I need you to come with me.
I need a few bottles of Amasec to invigorate my weary soul. And then I'm off to kill all these mongrels.
They have already paid for their crimes, Captain.
Ah, I hope you made them suffer. How can I assist you then?
I must find the Astute Cavalier. It might have visited this station.
It was here, aye. Until these sniveling rats sold our flagship to a group of abhuman filth. Oh.
Do you know where the cruiser is now?
No, but I've heard rumors about where it's heading. Take me with you, and I can help.
Right. That marks the end of this video. Leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care. See ya.